It's quite overwhelming when I stand up on the podium before the walk starts to talk to everyone about what CRY has accomplished, and I look out at more than 1,000 faces of CRY supporters who have travelled from all over the country to come together on this unique day. It's at that moment that you can see why so much has been achieved in memory of so many young people.
First became involved with CRY in 2007 when I lost my eldest son, Simon, at the age of 29. They were a great help to me, and I decided to do the London Bridges Walk 10 years ago. The first one I did sticks in my mind, as I was amazed at how many people there were attending who had lost loved ones. It's not until you see that amount of people together that you realise how many people's lives are affected by sudden adult death.
I have been at our Bridges Walk from the very beginning, when our CRY patron and opera star Kathryn Harries first suggested creating a walk for our families crossing 8 famous London bridges, and then led the first walk herself, leaving a legacy that she still supports to this day.
Hi, we're Sue and Dave Hughes. We've been supporting CRY since the death of our son Dan in March 2015.
We've done 2 London Bridges walks. We walked one, and the last one we did in 2019, we were marshals, just outside the starting point. And the thing that struck us on that day really was that as soon as the people started coming past us, it was just a constant stream of white t-shirts of different families who lost a loved one, and it was a really poignant thing for us to stand there and watch all these families walk past us.
My favourite part of the CRY Heart of London Bridges walk is getting to meet so many of our wonderful supporters, both taking part in the walk and both volunteering on the day. Over the years, you build a relationship with many of our amazing families who dedicate so much time to raising money and awareness of CRY, and it's such a pleasure to be able to put a face to a voice and to get to meet them on the day.
We've supported CRY since February of 2013, when we tragically lost our son Harry to a cardiac arrest. Since then, we have walked 5 London Bridge walks together with our family, our friends and Harry's school friends. The day is very emotional because you walk side by side with complete strangers, and all those strangers are there for one reason: they have lost a loved one. But at the same time, we find the day comforting. You walk, you talk, you share memories, you cry and you hug. The London Bridge walk to us as a family, with our friends, is an important part of our yearly calendar, and we wouldn't miss it for the world.
CRY has a separate marquee where My Heart members can meet before the walk. They have an opportunity to walk together on the day and share their experiences with others who are in a similar position. I feel this is one of the most rewarding moments of my job, because sometimes this is the very first time where members get to meet someone who is young and diagnosed with a cardiac condition, or somebody who's been diagnosed with a cardiac condition out of the blue. I also marshal at the Bridges Walk and get to see a mix of emotions for bereaved families, whilst it is a way to remember their loved ones and can be quite cathartic. Their positivity to spread awareness about CRY's work is absolutely infectious. Bridges Walk is a reminder to me of how proud I am to be a part of CRY.
Seeing everybody come together, everybody walking through the park, and I think my favourite bit of every single walk of the years that I've planned the Bridges Walk is to watch everybody leave the park at the start point. I think like after they've done that 1 minute silence and then everybody leaves, it's just, you can't even describe the feeling of standing there and just watching everybody take part in the event.
It is phenomenal, like obviously to see so many people come together, like you said, from staff to volunteers to walkers, supporters, and they're all in support of each other, is just such a nice feeling. Like it's just got such a supportive and warm feeling on the day.
Last year, having to take the event virtual as well kind of really showed that it is so much more than just meeting in a park to go for a walk, because there was such incredible support and people still taking part, you know, all over the country and sending in their messages, sending in their photos, all wearing their Cry t-shirts. I still feel that we kind of managed to keep that spirit there.
This year marks the 15th anniversary of the Cry Heart of London Bridges walk, and although we won't be able to get together in Southwark Park this year, nevertheless we will be walking all over the country in memory of the lives that have been lost to sudden cardiac death. I've been a Cry patron since 2007, and it is an honour and a privilege to be associated with and to support such a wonderful organisation doing such fantastic work.